As I lay there, I remember what it was like in the past, remembering all the things, all the freedom that I had. I wish I was back there. Every night, the aunts would come to see if we were okay, to check on us, but really, they were just there to see if we didn't escape. They didn't really care about us. They were doing their job, what they were meant to be doing. Every morning we get up and fold our clothes and put on our red dresses and also put on our shades so that no one would see our faces. Then we'd lay our clothes on the bench near the gym and leave them there until we came back again. After we were ready, they made us walk a couple laps around the football field. They also have guards standing around the premises. They're armed, and they're waiting for us to disobey. They know that if we do, they're allowed to shoot. After finally getting done with the training, I realized that it was time to leave and go on to be a handmaid, an actual handmaid. And I didn't know how to feel about it because I was scared. But I was assigned to a commander, and the next day I was shipped out.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm your new handmaid. My name is Oprah.
Stop. I don't care who you are. I know what you're here to do. So take that thing off your head and go to your room. But there's some rules. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. I don't want to be associated with you. You're here for one reason, and that's not to be my friend. Now go.
I knew that woman from somewhere, but I just couldn't figure out where. But then I finally realized that it was Serena Joy, some woman that I used to watch on the television. She was an actor. She was such a good actor, but she's bitter now, very bitter. In the room that was given to me, there wasn't very much, but I was thankful for what I had. Also, on the ceiling, it seemed that there was a chandelier at one point, but it was taken down, probably because the last girl tried to hang herself on it. In the mornings, when they brought me breakfast, I would take the butter from the breakfast. I didn't have any lotion, so I stuck it in my pocket and used it as my lotion. I was required to shop for the house, so I had a walking buddy, and every couple days we went to the store.
Good morning, Austin. Good morning. What took so long? It's just nothing. Let's just go. Alright.
There was a wall next to the old church. That's where they hung all the bodies. As I walked past the wall, I couldn't stop thinking about how many ways they could have tortured those people.
Bad. What's so bad? Just those people, those bodies, just society. There's nothing wrong with that. I'd rather be hanging on that wall than being stuck with the commander for the rest of my life. But what about our old life? What about it? It's gone now. I'd rather just be dead. I wonder what they did.
One of the reasons they hung people was for trying to escape. This was the biggest reason. They also hung people for their sexuality. They were gay, or whatever else sexuality they were. That night, I got home, and I knew I had to serve my purpose as a handmaid. So I got dressed, and I went up to the commander's room, and let's not talk about that part. There were also times where everyone in the house would have to gather for a praying session, as you may call it, where the commander reads sections from the Bible and we all have to listen. But I really don't think that they're sections from the Bible because it kind of sounds a little sketchy to me.
Let's get started. As Genesis chapter 30, verses 1 through 3 goes, and she said, Behold my maid, Bilhah, go in unto her. and she shall bear upon my knees, that I may also have children by her. Amen.
Birth was very rare in this society, so we had days like birthdays. They were kind of days where we all went to whoever was having the baby's house, and it was a party, some very obscure, weird party, but all the handmaids, of course, would help deliver the baby, and all the commanders' wives would sit around and have drinks and talk, and all the commanders were non-existent. So that was our birthdays.
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Pant, pant, pant. Expel, expel, expel. Push, push, push. What a beautiful baby.
Later that day, I sat down in my room brushing my hair, and I started to think, wouldn't it be exciting if I stole something? Not anything big or anything like that, but like a rose petal or something, and kept it under my pillow. I thought that maybe it's something to do, because there's definitely nothing to do in here. And I just wish I was back to my old life. So that night, that's exactly what I did. I went to go steal something.
The commander's ready to see you now. Do you need something?
Yes. Sit down. We're playing Scrabble. You know how to play? So, is there anything you want?
I mean, I don't know. Like, some lotion would be nice.
I'll see what I can do. Is there anything else you want?
I want to know what's going on in the outside world.
Did you feel that? Good. Stop trying to touch my ass.
Ski mask has like a hole right here and right here.
Stop.
It's
Go. Okay, let's go. Act dead. Act dead. Okay, are you ready? Why are you doing it again? I'm stuck with the commander.
Do you need help? Carmen, do you need help?
No.
Get up here. Oh, well, I just go like this.
What are you doing? Hey, get down. You're supposed to turn around.
Was I supposed to go?
Hey, what are you doing? Stop. Hey.
Fucking Kennedy. Oh. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. I was laughing.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm the handmaid. My name is Wilfred.
Okay, stop.
Oh my god. Let's get started.
The commander's ready to see Melody!
playing Scrabble. We're playing Scrabble.
Melody.
We're playing Scrabble. Okay, I don't know. Is there anything you want? Fuck, I put it on the wrong way. So, is there anything you want?
You looked at the. Oh.
So. I can't do this. Oh my god.
Oh.
Breathe. Pam.
Be like, doctor.
Expel. Breathe.